morning students. Today we are going to discuss one question and this is an indirect question. Thus, this type of question is basically termed as case study based question where a particular situation is given and we have to understand from the situation what question is related with it and we are then going to deal with the answer. Here, the question is related with the chapter Nature and Purpose of Business, that is your first chapter of business studies. If you see the question which I have written over here, a particular circumstance, a particular situation is given and then we have to drag the answer from there. Let us first read out the question. See here, Indu bought a ready-made dress for rupees 5,000. That means there is a girl whose name is Indu and she has purchased the dress for rupees 5,000. She has paid. So this is the price which she has paid for purchasing the dress. Now, her friend liked the design of a dress very much. So obviously this is quite possible that if we purchase something it may be liked by other person. Now, so Indu sold the same dress to her for rupees 5,500. That means what Indu has done, earlier she has purchased one dress for rupees 5,000 and later on she actually sold the dress to her friend who also liked the same dress for rupees 5,500. So you can see here one thing, if you consider the second situation, when she has sold the dress to her friend, the cost price to Indu was 5,000 when she has purchased the dress and the selling price is rupees 5,500. So what information we got here? Cost price is rupees 5,000 and selling price rupees 5,500. So this information we got till now. If you see here, selling price is more than cost price. So no doubt there is a profit. So profit of how much? 5,500 minus 5,000. So the profit is 500. So if you see the situation, the goods is being purchased, it is sold, profit is earned. Now, let's come to the question again. After completing her studies, she opened a shop of selling the ready-made dress. So, once she has completed her study, she decided to enter into the business and she has opened a shop of selling the ready-made dresses because she is having a good knowledge or you can say a good taste. She can choose the good dresses from the market and sell it in the shop. So, this is the situation which is provided to us. Now, let us see the question. Can transaction between Indu and her friend termed as business? Now, see, we know the characteristics or features of business. If you remember, business is an economic activity. No doubt, here also something which is related with monetary terms are going on. Money is involved here. Then we have also seen that when we are doing business, either we have to purchase the goods or procure the goods or produce the goods. So here also Indu has purchased the dress from the shop. After purchasing it, we can't consume it ourselves. We have to sell it. So here also you can see Indu has sold the dress to her friend at a profit of rupees 500. So profit earning is also one of the motive. So most of the characteristics are present in this situation. Here purchasing of the goods is going on, the goods is being sold, profit is made. Now one very important element which is missing here, if you see here, when she has purchased the dress, that time she was continuing her studies. That means she was not doing business. If she has done the same work when she has completed the studies and opened the shop, that time it will be a business. But here if you see, the transaction between Indu and her friend is not at all a business because one very important feature of business is missing, that is the regularity. Dealing on goods on regular basis. Dealing in goods on regular basis. This is one of the very important thing which is missing over here. Dealing in goods and services on a regular basis. That means one or two transactions cannot be considered as a business. If I want to do business, I have to deal in things on a regular basis. Now, the goods can vary person to person because if suppose in goods like garments. So for garments is considered as goods for me. If someone is selling jewelries, so jewelries will be considered as goods to that person. If someone is selling plots for construction of houses, in that case plot of that land area actually, that will be considered as goods. So here goods are basically those things in which the businessman is dealing. Now Indu has sold the dress, no doubt she has earned the profit, but one of the very important feature of business which is missing over here, that she is not dealing on a regular basis. After completing the studies, no doubt she has opened the shop. So see the second question. Can the sale of dress at her shop be called as business? Yes, it is business because this time she has completed the studies, she has opened shop, and now she is dealing on a regular basis. She is regularly selling the dress at her shop. So the second situation, yes, it is a business, and if you see the first situation, no, the transaction between Indu and her friend is not considered as business because one of the very important characteristics of business is missing, that is regularity, dealing in goods or services on a regular basis. One or two transactions cannot be considered as a business activity. So I hope the question is clear to you, and the way to derive the answer is like that only. You have to first understand the question. Case study based question is like that only. A particular situation will be given, you have to understand, and then you have to come to the conclusion. So this was the question and the explanation. Hope it is clear to you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.